Define combat. Engage the enemy with individual or crew-served weapons. Exposure to direct or indirect enemy fire. State the risks of combat. Direct contact with enemy personnel and firepower, including the risk of capture, the possibility of being killed or wounded. I dropped down in the suburbs with a fresh paint set on my rifle. There was a special Christmas event going on, and a mission to deliver presents to the locals of Hydertown. But first, a stop at the yellow house for a safe. Sliding in this game can give you a steady movement that running doesn't. It's best to practice whenever you can, and as you can see, I need it. The house itself was empty, but the vault was not. This would more than cover the cost of this raid. Into the safe box. I head northwest up the street and hear footsteps from the gray apartments nearby. A contractor. Staying calm in a battle when your opponent has the high ground is especially crucial. You can fight back with a leg wound as long as you don't expect that you need to move, but a wounded arm will lower your ability to stay steady with your aim. Keep an eye out, ready to lay down your own suppressive fire when you're healing in a fight. Even if you miss, a single well-placed shot next to your opponent can give you enough time to patch up. I tried to reposition here, and I missed the ledge. Better to step back a bit further and see if I can catch the contractor off guard. I head towards the villa to put more distance between us. As long as I didn't alert any scavs, I could stay hidden. I couldn't imagine him actually following me. I heard him fall off the ledge a short while later. And then, more footsteps. Only one shot really connected. It would force the contractor to back up and heal again. I could continue to whittle them away as long as I made sure to loot any healing items ahead. These gifts aren't going to deliver themselves.
I can't my back to that guy.
I head towards Altabai, fully expecting an empty store. I didn't expect it to be devoid of scavs as well. Someone must have spawned nearby when the raid launched. Nothing was looted though, so I grabbed the only valuables in the area and headed towards the mall. The scav at the mall parking lot entrance saw me. The whole street will be alerted now. So, I'll work my way through them. One by one. I stepped into a nearby military tent, and for a moment, I could hear my friend sliding. And then again, those damn footsteps. He knows I'm here, but he doesn't know that I know he's here, which means sound is on my side if I use it correctly. I sprint around to make it seem like I'm oblivious, and pace back and forth a little to simulate looting. Contact. Clear. I'm listening here for anyone else that may have been traveling with him. I don't hear anyone, so I approach the body. Nothing really worth taking? Well, wait a second. I decided that I would store the battle rifle that I brought in with me. I was getting low on its ammo type from longer ranged engagements and had already found a couple of magazines for this new gun. I fired off the last few rounds of my 30-round mag, loaded the 20-round mag, and switched my sights over to the AK. I stashed the battle rifle on my bag and carried on. These are incredibly effective in this game and are especially good for task raids because the ammo and magazines for them are so plentiful. FMJ isn't particularly powerful against geared contractors, but I wasn't carrying anything I couldn't afford to lose. I wish I had taken this AK from the start, but we're together now. And after transferring my sights over, I become a new menace. On to Hydertown. This gun feels good in your hands. The shots feel sticky, and with better ammo, it can really hang with any of the heavier guns with its fast rate of fire and low recoil. A headshot is a headshot after all. I've decided to deliver these alphabetically. Up first, Aaron A. Aronson. Nice kid. One gift delivered to a very nice boy. I head across the street to collect Johnny's tape and find the Helix fossil sitting on a dresser. Religious artifacts like this fetch quite a penny, and my shrine at home hasn't exactly been taken care of. This family video is important to bring out with me. The streets of Hydertown. 3 houses, a police station, and a grocery store. Usually these streets are littered with bodies by now, but I must be the first one up here. Up next, Bobby Bravo Berminski, a kid that I knew growing up. Don't look him up, or his criminal record. Strange that he'd get a gift this year, what with all the wire fraud. Still, a nice lister is a nice lister. Suppose those people didn't need that money. Now the last house, Christopher Christmas, wasn't actually marked on my delivery manifest. I was only told it would be in town, so I had to look around. I made my way upstairs in the police station. I could probably get a better look around town from the window. Some of the station was looted, but other bits were untouched. Some people know what they want. I reloaded my magazine and started to make my way towards the window. There, across the street. Ah, some new friends. Ah, some old friends. There it is. 3 gifts delivered, all in one day. Quickly, I hopped over to the bakery and found the figurine there untouched. Whoever did come this way was in a hurry and only wanted to check the PCs. At this point, all I needed to do was extract. I started to make my way towards the hotel when a scav came out of the grocery store to say hello. Have you ever seen the air bleed? Not seeing a scav down here tells me that someone spawned out this way. I'd either find that scav alive or dead. Actually, remind me to start hiding bodies. At this point, we're just picking extra apples for our return home. This key was disappointing, but the ones you can buy usually are. Take that back. A silver cup was an extra nice prize to take home with me. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Active Shooter for getting blasted in the face back at the mall. His death was in vain. Love you guys. Bye.